Alright, everybody, we are asked to find the area of this shape. We've already been told that we have two shapes here. We have our rectangle, that's a beautiful line, our rectangle down here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'll get used to writing here in a second. And then we have our triangle. Yeah, there we go. That's slightly better. Now, as far as it goes, we have to first find the area of our rectangle. So you all help me out. What's our formula for the area of a rectangle?
Length times width.
You got length times width. So what's the length of our rectangle?
3.
You got 3. And then the width? 6. And then 3 times 6 gives us 18. So we have the area of our rectangle. Now, before technology decided to go crazy on us, we were doing the area of our triangle. So what's our triangle formula? You got it. So we got 1/2 base times height. So the triangle's a little bit trickier because of the way it's shaped here. As far as it goes, we know from here to here is 2, and we know from here to here is 2. But how do I find that whole base?
3 plus 2.
You got to add this 3 up down here, so it'd be 2 plus the 3 plus the 2, and that gives us a whole base of 7. So my base is 7. So triangle area formula is 1/2 times 7. But the height's even trickier, because if you notice that this 10 is at that dotted line goes completely up and down. So that 10 actually starts from the main bottom and goes all the way up to that main top. And my triangle only goes from here to here. So what's going to be the height of our triangle? 4, because we had the 10. Oh, it's a little bit hidden now between all my squiggles. So we had 10, and then we had 6. So you do the 10 minus 6, and we find that the whole height for the triangle then is just 4. So then, change it back to pink here, times 4. So what is 1/2 times 7 times 4? 32. So that's a positive 1/2 times 7 times 4 gives us 14. So now we know the area of our rectangle is 18. We know the area for a triangle is 14, so we're going to have to do those two numbers. Add them together, so we're going to do 18 plus 14 and get what? 32
Inches cubed.
Inches
Squared.
There we go. So the whole area for that whole arrow is 32 inches squared. So kind of take a second, make sure you're all good, and we'll see our next one. For this one, we do have another complex shape that has 2 parts to it. What is one of our shapes?
Triangle.
All right, so we have a triangle. So if you want to, we can start off with the triangle. And it is a 90-degree triangle here. I know it doesn't have the little arrow or like the little corner here, but it is with that dotted line. So what is your area for a triangle formula?
Base. 1/2 base times.
You got 1/2 base times height. So we're going to do just the triangle first. So area of our triangle is 1/2 times, all right, what is the base of the triangle? 12, because it's the bottom. There you go. And it's also the one that has the 90-degree angle with it. So 12 times what is the height of our triangle?
6.
You got it. And now, because 6 is that whole dotted line, we just do that part. So what is 1/2 times 12 times 6?
36.
36. So we have the area of our triangle. Now, what do we still need?
The area of the circle.
You got it. I'm glad you all said that too. It is a half circle. So as far as it goes, we're going to still just find the area for a regular circle first. So what is the area for a circle?
Pi r squared.
You got pi r squared. And what does r stand for?
Radius.
Radius. You got it.
30.
So, because this whole line right here, that whole thing is 6. So we said that was the diameter. So what did we say we had to do to figure out what the radius would be from the diameter? Like what would from here to here be? Yeah, but what would it be? 3. How do we find out it's 3? Cut it in half, so half of 6 is 3. So our radius for this one's going to be 3 meters. So The area for a circle is going to be pi times 3 squared. So remember the pi button on your calculator, you can use it. For those of you at home, you use 3.14, use Desmos pi symbol. And what do we get for pi times 3 squared?
64.3.
Alright, 64.3. Thank you. Now, that's the area for the whole circle.
I got 28.2.
For the whole thing.
Okay, 28. Okay, so let's try this again. What's the area for a circle? It's going to give us what? Pi times 3 squared.
28.3.
Alright, 28.3. Thank you. Now you have to remember that this is the area for the whole circle. How much of a circle do we have here? Half of a circle. So what do I do if I have half of a circle? Divide it by 2. So we're going to have to try to actually divide this number by 2 now to figure out what half of a circle's area is going to be. So what is 28.3 divided by 2?
14.1.
You got, so it'd be 14.2 because that 5 round up to 1. There we go. So now we have our area for our triangle is 36. We have the area for a half of a circle is 14.2. Now, what's going to be the whole area? What do we got to do? You got 36 plus 14.2 gives me what?
50.2.
You got it. 50.2 what?
This is 50.2.
Meters squared. Yeah, got to put those units on there. We're all good. So the big thing is making sure you recognize your shapes and that you're actually recognizing how much of that shape you have. So that kind of finishes up for the examples.